force. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
I mean, the tremendous athleticism, and LeBron James, if he's in front of you on a drive, step out of the way.
It's tipped. Towns with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. In the corner, it's Bridges.
Do it. Is it on YouTube, man?
Inside. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
With the drive.
Oh.
Pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Off target at the rim. Now Kennard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hart. Here's New York. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
James, no good.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James, good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here in the first approaching 3 minutes play. Hachimura. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Smart. That three off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by one.
Might be undersized for four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And now really the force has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses the majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, so we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Both free throws good from Kennard.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And that one's good. Brunson's got 5.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Here's James. Los Angeles with another miss. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
No.
Put your hands together for your Knicks, Billy Batson.
I got who? Detroit. OKC pretty well. And you got Timberwolves and Denver. Timberwolves pretty well.
1:07 left here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Kennard. Now James. On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Knicks leading by 3.
Oh, you talking about
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Kennard. Here's Diawara. And here's Clarkson.
I got a mic that might
Not the kind of aggressive
I feel
defense
like I got a mic and I
Have to protect the rim, Brand, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That's because I got one
quarter to play.
there.
Still a close game. Knicks out front. They lead by
You
2.
talking about right now?
And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
No, I'm saying that. That's why, because I got one here, one on and one off.
And some good action in the booth as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far.
I bet it won't. No, maybe because I got
And
this headphone in there.
here, the hustle stats for New York.
You really like do that when I got my microphone.
Defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Here's Laravia. And Laravia
What about now? Is that better?
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back over to you.
Tons of space. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so J.J. Redick will call
that better?
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
I don't know that. And I took it off my damn ear right here. So there's an earpiece. I took the earpiece out of my ear that I'm talking stuff on. It's an earpiece interfering with it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
That's what it is.
Kennard on the wing. Pass to Smart. Kicks it out to LeBron. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Oh, Rock Springs, Georgia.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on
Rock
top.
Springs, Georgia. That's what I want to do.
Outside Towns.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Most defenses want to protect the lead first. Great job there.
Rebound the Lakers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Hayes.
First half, 2 minutes.
Lakers passing it around.
That's what I got. I'm too far. Yeah,
Back to
and they fit it. They fit it.
6 to shoot.
That's the thing. Right.
Launches a three. It's rebounded by Towns.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But GA, there's been some slippage.
The challenge has been the two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron.
Damn,
The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
Come on. Let's get it on, bro.
And there's a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brunson. He has 5. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Anunoby. Shot from the low post is good. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Hachimura. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
From deep, Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Bernard on the wing. Smart with the ball. Some solid defense from Robinson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And that one misses.
One shot. Coming onto the floor with your New York Knicks.
And a deep three from Brunson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
19.
I don't blame him. No. You know, why not? Why you doing? I don't blame him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
That's also been over there. What happened? Shit, this guy. You can't be scared. This guy. Go with it.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. A rebound by the Lakers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
The kick out to Anunoby. Off target with his three. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. Hachimura with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
Oh, damn.
For the lead.
I made it, man.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
New York, no good that time either.
Oh, no,
The Lakers with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside, Bridges. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Man,
Check in now.
dude, I hate that. Man,
Who's got a story for us?
Come on, dog.
Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York.
Damn.
But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys?
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Oh,
Pass to Hachimura.
did that. Come on.
Stolen by Anunoby.
That's what little icon
On the way,
was messing
Bridges.
up.
On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers trailed by 5. Back to Kennard. James right side. 6 on the shot clock.
Stop, dog.
Misses from short range. New York with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. James looking around.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. What am I doing?
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And Hart throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
Great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. LeBron outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Knocked away.
Oh, my God. I was back up.
Here's Accordion. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Ah, get in there, bro.
James gets inside and finishes.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton. This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%? Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, James. Puts up a deep 3. Accordi grabs the rebound. The Knicks lead by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McBride. They get it back. And he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Smith. Misses in close.
Oh, man. I had to put my bench in. They're tired.
Here's Shamet.
I'll take off over too much.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here.
Sound like a car.
Now, into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Laravia. No good from outside.
No.
The Knicks leading by 8.
Waiting out here.
Now McBride. That's a 2 from Towns.
Golly.
Drops one in from the wing. Towns has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York. Here's Smith. That one goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clarkson outside. Towns for 3. Rebound by Smith. Lakers trail by 8. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's the play. Hayes, no good. Towns, wide open. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Brown back in here.
Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for New York. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Oh, that's really long. That's it up, man. Foul good.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Sinks the big jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brunson there for the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
No good there. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Towns, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Oh man, super taking off,
This is where you have to keep feeding Carl Anthony Towns. He's in incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers.
Come on,
keep feeding the big man.
James. And he banks the layup in.
Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Damn, you like that?
Well,
Oh, come on.
tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Golly.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Hachimura. Now James.
Oh, come on.
By Hart.
Oh.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Knicks leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Now Smart. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Oh, what a finish!
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
Outside and
Oh.
here we've got Brunson.
God.
He drills the three.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here we've got Brunson. Fires the three.
Well, he got his shot down cut. He got his shot. All right, cuz, hey, what we were saying here.
It was a tale of two teams.
All right, cuz.